If you've been teaching the same grade, you know one of the benefits is being able to plan the same lessons year after year. Now, while I'm all about finding fresh, new ideas and activities to spice up your teaching and your classroom, many of the content and lesson planning components stay the same each year. Today, I am sharing the best hack that will save you so much time when planning the same unit next year.
These unit documents are our grade levels, like one-stop shop for everything we need. We do have like one teacher in our grade level that teaches or plans each subject, but it is nice to have like everything listed. If somebody finds something else we can use, we always share it with each other. We include the important things at the top, like our study guide link, so if somebody needs to find it throughout the unit, or our book it link, and then of course our unit assessments. Our standards are listed. We have vocabulary words along with our vocab quiz and study guide. And then if we're missing a link, we know we need to either create it or find that resource. It's just nice to have everything right at your fingertips when you're planning your lessons, which makes things so much faster, or even when you're just looking for a video or a resource to teach that day that maybe wasn't listed in the plans. It's all right here at our fingertips.
I'm going to quickly show you how to make one of these, and I'm going to do it based off my narrative unit because I don't have one of these yet. One thing I would say that if you don't have time to make one, like I made some of these over the summer, is to create it as you go throughout the year. So we're about to start our narrative unit, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure I have everything I need for this narrative unit in one of these. So the easiest way, what I would normally do is I would just go to File, Make a Copy, but I would like to show you how to make it from scratch. So we're just going to go to File, New, as we're just using a document. We are a Google district, so everything is Google based. I don't really have a unit number for our narrative units because it's really up to my discretion or our discretion when we teach it. Each one will really depend on what you need. So I knew I needed links for the study guide and the unit assessment and things like that. A writing unit is a little bit different because there's not like a study guide or a unit assessment. So thinking about what you need as far as for your table just really depends. So I'm going to start with 2 columns and we'll just do 5 rows and we'll add to it. So this first one, I'm just going to merge together. I'm just right clicking and merging. And we're going to call this our narrative writing unit. All right, so since it's the title, we're going to bold it and put it in the center, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger. Well, that's probably too big. Let's go to 24, and then we're going to make that dark. Okay, so when I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking, what are the things that I need to access for my unit? So I know I'm going to need, we have teaching slides. I know I'm going to need, there's a rubric. I know I'm going to need like the hallway. Okay, so this actually, I might do like the publishing. So this is where I might put like the blank student publishing page. And this is where the rubric will go in the hallway right up. We have to display the standards with our writing. Okay, so speaking of, I'm going to need standards. Okay, so let's put standard here. So it's real simple if you haven't ever used a table before, but I know I actually realized that I want to make this a heading. And so I'm just going to insert a row below. I want to do it before I merge so I don't insert, because when you insert a row or a column, it's going to give you whatever it's based off and it will be merged. And I don't want this part to be merged yet, at least. Anyway, I want the option because it's easier to merge than unmerge. I mean, it can be done, but okay, merge those. Center, bold. I'm gonna make this a lighter gray. All right, our standards have changed, so I don't actually know the number, so I'm gonna Google it. So you should be able to find your standards based on your state. Okay, these are the most recent. And I'm gonna copy like all these little parts of our standard because it's good to know those parts, so hopefully it'll copy. Sometimes it won't and so I want it to not match what this font is and to match the font I'm using. So I'm just going to paste without formatting. There we go. This I'm going to merge because I want it one block. All right, so we're going to bold that, okay, just to kind of give it a little bit of formation. I've taught narrative writing last year, so I have a lot of the resources created, but this is new, so I want to make sure that covering all of this in my topics. So standards are the number one. So teaching slides, for my narrative unit, have a whole, like, it's just one set of slides for each day. So I don't have to actually insert like multiple sets. So it's just one unit. So it has everything I need. So I'm just going to share, copy the link. So here I'm going to put the narrative writing unit teaching slides, so that and then I'm just going to link it. So I don't want the whole box linked, I just want the text link. There we go, link, paste, and apply. Now, if I had multiple teaching slides like I do for this, I would just bullet point them and include them all like this. But since it's just one, I'm just going to leave it. All right, we're going to merge that one. That one's good to be merged. Let's make this one gray. Okay, so what else do I have? And so what I'm really doing is just looking in this folder of everything I have. And before this video, I actually made sure everything was everywhere or all in this one folder, but it wasn't. So, all right, so we have graphic organizer. So I do want to include that. Okay, so this needs to be, we're going to go above. Actually, I'm okay if I do insert row below. See how it was a merged one, so it just kept it merged. And another thing you do is copy it. It'll copy all of it, so we'll have to change it. And this is going to be graphic organizers. And watch, when I should have done this already, but I didn't, so insert row below, and it's going to be gray. So I got to go and format all that. So I have so it's actually a beginning, middle, and end planning page. Beginning, middle, and end planning page. I have a summary planning page. So I'm going to get the links for that. So this is my beginning, middle, and end. I'm just going to share. We're going to make sure it's accessible to everyone on my grade level. See, it's restricted, so I want to make sure anyone with the link can get to it. So I'm going to copy, and we'll put that here. Link. And then I have this one. Share. Oh, I gotta make sure it's not restricted, which it is. Okay. Copy and here. Okay. And just to make it easier for somebody to read, I'm going to put bullet points. Okay, so my graphic organizers are there. I feel like there was something else. Okay, so graphic organizers, publishing. I'm going to go ahead and link those. So the student publishing page, which I don't think is in here, so I'll have to go find that. What else do I need? The rubric, grading rubric, which is here. So I'm going to, this should already be share worthy, and it's not. Okay, so we're gonna put, this is actually the paper version, printable, because I also have yeah, this one right here. I have like, a Google Classroom that you can, the rubric you can upload right into Google Classroom to allow grading right there in Google Classroom. Okay. Oh, and the hallway write-up. Is that in here? Nope, let's find it. Hallway narrative write-up. There it is. Okay, this is our old standard, so we should update it with our new standard, which now I don't have to go looking for anymore. It's right here. Let's do the main one. Grade writing standard. Okay. And then we'll copy the wording. Paste without formatting. Okay, so share. So I'll put that here. So then if I had videos, my videos are embedded into my slideshow. But if I had videos, if I had other resources, like I probably, with this dialogue slides, I want to add into this because I think that's an important component of teaching narrative. So I would put dialogue lessons and add those in there. I would add really anything else that I want to. I might do like early finishers, like those people, students who finish our district narrative writing prompt. Like all of that can be added here so that you have one place to look. Now, if you're super organized, it's great because you could really look here. But honestly, sometimes just seeing it, something like this, makes it so much easier. So then I'm looking at and copying and pasting from here into my lesson plan template, and makes life so much easier. If you'd like to see this in real time in a real classroom, how it really works out, and how I use this to help me plan, check out the video that's on your screen now.